What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Casual Takes Pod. It's your host, Spider, back here with my two co-hosts, 5-Star and Aiden.
Another good day, man.
I'm saying, man.
Beautiful day.
It seems like every single time we take a long break, we bring back Jamal just to make our viewership feel better, man. Just to make our viewership every time. We apologize, y'all, for the long break, but here's Jamal.
Yeah, I'm not happy today. It's no secret.
Yeah, Banana Boat Brothers. Was that your Banana Boat Brothers?
Yeah, you see me smiling, bro. You see me smiling.
I was going to wear a suit, but I had to bring on Westbrook's jersey just to flex a little bit.
I wore all black for his funeral. He's talking.
It's sick. Let's get into a quick recap of these NBA semifinal series. It's been a good second round. I feel like this is one of the better second rounds we had in some time.
Most games.
Yeah. I mean, every series went to at least 6. So
great second round, but horrible game 7s.
Yeah.
Like, they did not live. I mean, I was enjoying it, but I don't know if others were.
I was having a blast.
Yeah.
I was having a blast. I had to cut one off after third, though.
And enjoying 40-point losses in game 7s. That's not entertaining.
I was watching the whole game until Chris Paul got his first basket, and I asked the stream. I asked it. Like, I don't know if that's pure hate.
That's hilarious. But let's get into it. Let's start off with the East. The Heat and 76ers, they won 6 games. I'm not allowed to say about that one. I think we all had the Heat winning that series.
Yeah.
I think we all had it. We recorded the video too, but fortunately it couldn't come to you guys, man.
We didn't record the semifinals, you know that, right?
This
guy does not pay attention, man. He's never here.
He just can't
viewers,
man.
Bro,
you just
who knows that though? Why you gotta say it, bro?
It's not good.
Yeah.
Just gotta keep it a snake.
Fact. But whatchamacallit? What do y'all think about Harden in that game 6, man?
Disgraceful.
Attempted only 2 shots in that second half.
He did the same thing he did in the 2018 Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, it was 17?
17.
Yeah, 17.
Okay.
I mean,
17.
are we surprised? No. Like, what do you expect from Harden at this point? I watched Harden, not even prime.
I think he just doesn't care, man. I just get that vibe from him. Like, you seen some of those turnovers where he was having the second half of that game, and it seemed like he quit. And it was crazy because I was seeing like Maxey and those other guys trying to actually, even though they were down 20, they were still fighting in the fourth. I think they ended up only losing by like 9 or something, but it wasn't that close. But like, it showed you like those guys wanted to fight, and
Harden just wants that vacation.
He's just not that good no more. He doesn't have a step. He can't blow by a defender. I mean, floater game is, he's
still an elite passer though.
He can pass, but who's he gonna pass to? He's supposed to be that scorer for that team provide 20 to 25 points, and he can't even do that. The guy's sorry.
Philly was just a bad landing spot, honestly.
What do you think about B's post-game comments about like basically saying he's not that guy?
I didn't want the guy to lie. That's what I'm like. Tell him it's only me. I need help. He's washed.
I don't like that though. Didn't Embiid did he force his trade? Or he was like a big part 8.
Not in terms of getting Harden, but he wanted something done.
And they got it. And he was happy at the time. And you can't say that after you shoot 26% in Game 6.
He was hurt though. He was playing with an orbital fracture.
I seen Westbrook go crazy with the same injury. But I don't want any.
Stop.
Like, he's an MVP.
He had the thumb injury too.
I mean, I was saying this is an MVP caliber player. You got to overcome these injuries.
Hey man,
there's the point where you can overcome stuff.
First of all, that face fracture, I'm not hearing that. That does not affect
he had a concussion, bro.
Why? Nah. If he has a concussion, why is he on the court?
You've been elbowed by African before. Let's keep it
potentially.
I don't know, bro. It was tough, man. Embiid, he was hurt and he didn't play a couple games, but I'm just expecting so much more from the 76ers, man. They had all the talent. I mean, you have Maxey, you have Harden, you have Embiid. That's 3 players who are better than at least, I say, like most players in the NBA. Like, you have a good core. You have to get it done at the end of the day. And I don't think Doc Rivers is the coach to coach this team. He's not creative. His adjustments are weak. And every single time he goes up in the media and he's talking to reporters, he sounds kind of like, he's disrespectful sometimes. He doesn't really want to talk.
He's sensitive about, like, the bringing up those 3-1 leads. He's sensitive about, what he could do.
If you're sensitive, you got to change the narrative, though. This guy just keeps feeding it. He's feeding it every year.
He sounds so mad, and depressed. Like, it's just,
I mean, can we talk about why Embiid was injured, too, though? Like, whose fault it was?
Oh, yeah. He was playing. They were up 20 with 3 minutes to go.
Horrible
Up
decision.
30, I think.
Yeah, it was almost.
I mean, he
30.
did the same thing this series though. The game was it game 3 when they were up by a lot. He left the starters in
Yeah.
for no reason. He
Do you
doesn't
think
learn.
they're doing like punt differential or something? Like this is game by game, bro.
I think he was trying to get James Harden to lose some weight, but he needed that cardio.
I mean, why was Maxi on there then?
That's true. Good fight.
James Harden could play 7 games in a row. He's not losing anything. What?
But do you guys think Doc Rivers is the coach for the 76ers next year?
No, he should not be NBA coach, to be honest.
NBA coach.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean,
Honestly,
I seen
I
Laker
believe that
links.
too. Doc
Yeah.
should not be in the NBA.
You think he should come to the Lakers?
No, I don't want him on the Lakers at all.
I don't think any team wants Doc.
You think Doc Rivers is going to be the
No,
coach
I
for
mean,
the
I
76ers
agree
next year?
with I agree with 5-star. I don't think he should be coaching anymore. He's old. He's probably the older generation where he doesn't understand certain things. You've seen him playing DeAndre Jordan heavy minutes. This guy cannot play
Yeah,
basketball.
100%.
Why is he on the court?
It was for one game, and to get his credit, he took him out quicker than Frank Vogel. Frank Vogel was playing DeAndre Jordan for months.
You know why
Yeah.
Frank
First of all,
Vogel's
let's
playing
not
though.
get
It's
personal and
agendas.
bring up other stuff.
Frank Vogel really doesn't have anybody though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But
you
who
have
did he have though? He didn't have anybody.
what is
Embiid was hurt.
I mean, there's a backup
There's
center.
who?
There's a guy that
enough
played good at the end of the series, but I
Yeah.
forgot his name.
There's a reason why you forgot his name.
I mean,
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
I think what I'm gonna say about Doc Rivers, bro. I feel like he's been to a lot of poor situations, and I feel for him. Some of it was his
Come
fault.
on.
I'm not gonna lie, like he's
part
blameless.
of the problems, though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna act like he's blameless. But bro, we seen last year what Ben Simmons did. We seen what those Clipper boys did in the bubble.
Oh.
A lot of those I felt like it wasn't really on him, but
At
like
the end of the day, you got to get the job done, especially
I think
over
he's-
all this time.
okay. So compared to the other coaches in the NBA, is he in the upper echelon or lower echelon?
absolutely.
Bottom
mid
five.
or mid or
Bottom
middle?
tier.
Bottom 5.
I think he's still in the upper echelon.
Upper.
Upper
At-
as in
at least
above
mid
You wanna
above
compare
max.
to some
above 15,
coaches, like,
above
who you
Can I
think
ask
is
you a
better?
question? Can I ask you a
Above
question?
15.
If Brett Brown was still coaching for the Sixers, do you think they would have similar success?
Brett Brown
right
was
now?
way worse than
But
Doc
like,
Rivers.
They were
success-wise-
tanking at the time, though.
No, but
No,
they're
I'm
in the
saying,
playoffs.
Yeah,
so he had
he
him.
did coach them for the playoffs. Do you think
Yeah.
he'd be the same, like success-wise, as Sixers are doing right now?
I mean, they haven't got out the second
I
round.
mean, to see
could've
what
been
he is
any
in
worse,
the
I'm not gonna
NBA.
lie.
Doc had him for 2 years though.
And or for Doc Rivers.
Huh?
And or for Doc Rivers right now.
Doc Rivers
Compared to other
or
coaches.
Doc Rivers or Frank Vogel.
Frank Vogel.
Vogel.
Oh my God.
Vogel.
Y'all
It's Vogel.
tripping.
Vogel,
Yeah.
2-time
Sorry.
Vogel.
Y'all tripping.
I've
It's
seen
not
Vogel at least
close.
make adjustments
It's
in
not.
the
And
bubble,
win,
right?
yeah.
And win games.
He won a
I don't
chip.
see that from Doc.
If Doc Rivers was the coach for the Los Angeles Lakers, they'd be in the playoffs.
Absolutely
Easy,
not.
easy,
No,
easy,
absolutely
no
not.
question.
This year.
I think he'd
they'd be in
resign.
the playoffs. half of those games we lost, I attribute to Frank Vogel. Half.
You as a Westbrook fan, right?
No, as
Coming,
a pure
say
Lakers
that,
fan
no.
that wants the Lakers to win, bro, we had lineups of THT, Avery Bradley, Russell Westbrook, and Isaiah Thomas on the court. Like that, how does that? Like no coach should ever even think of that. That should never ever come to your mind at
So
all.
I think we can just say then that means
That's
Frank
the-
Vogel can't really work with limited talent. But if
It
he was
is just-
working with a lot of talent like he had in 2020,
Frank
he would
Vogel
succeed.
has no basketball knowledge. But we can move on. He's the only person I'm happy or employed. I'm happy. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, say it. Say it.
Hope your kid's starving. We're leaving that up. We're leaving that up. But what should we call that? Let's move on to the other side of the East. Celtics versus the Bucks. Very entertaining series. Anybody
Back
want to
and
have some
forth.
opening remarks?
One man against just a stacked team.
I mean, you disrespected Drew Holiday. Like, he had a good series.
I can't blame Drew Holiday. You know how sometimes I get on him about his offense
It's
side of things.
50-50, bro. Like,
He's a 3 though.
Bro, they told that guy to guard every single thing on the perimeter while everyone else is in the paint. They said guard Tatum, and they try to give us 20 and just chase whatchamacallit, the open shooters. That was an impossible task. I felt for Drew Holiday in that series, bro. He was gassed.
Yeah, I mean, the entire Bucks team, I think they just kind of knew that Middleton was out, and they tried their best to like overcome that. But at the end of the day, it's too much. The Boston Celtics needed a fully healthy Bucks for them to, you know what I'm saying, maybe lose that game 7. But
you seen once it goes to the fourth quarter. Like, I think Boston won almost every fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I think the Bucks lost themselves the series in the regular season when they sat their starters. Like, if they're at home game 7, this is a totally different game.
Fair.
yeah,
And they
could
were
be.
trying to dodge the Nets. Like, I don't get that.
I
They're
mean,
not
they had
good.
a closeout game, though, game 6 at their house.
Yeah.
But do you think
Giannis
the
showed
Bucks
up.
Oh, good
would-
point.
Right? Giannis showed up. Where the
Hey,
rest?
man, you know game 7, bro, they're showing up. Those boys are coming. Because I feel like game 6, you
They're
still
up
have game
3-2.
7 in
Yeah,
your
they're up
mind.
3-2.
You have
They're
like
up
a
3-2. That's a
security
good
blanket
point.
if you lose. There's no security blanket for a game 7.
That's true. no depth on, Milwaukee besides, and I thought Grayson Allen was going to be, after that Bulls series, I thought he was going to be something. He was horrible.
He was dropping over 25s in the Bulls series.
Yeah,
he comes here.
the Bulls got no defense though.
I know, but he was still getting open shots. He was open. And to let Grant Williams shoot, I seen a stat that said he shot 17 threes, and the nearest defender was 9 feet away from him.
Brook Lopez every single time was closing out like slow motion, and it was ugly.
And I seen someone bring up this morning about the PJ Tucker loss affected them a lot because they had to play big with Brook Lopez because they didn't really have anybody else.
It's either that or Portis, and Portis is not very good of a defender.
That was tough.
What do you think about the Celtics though? Jason Tatum showing up that game 6.
Yeah, that game 6. That was a legendary performance, bro. That's a superstar right there.
Come on, that's up there. That's where you make your name.
Yeah, I heard some jokes around when he had a bad. Was it game 5 when they sold it?
If you play bad, you're getting slandered. That's how it is now.
I don't know. I feel like I knew right after the first round, or like mid first round, that these guys they're my favorite to win the chip.
I got to see what they do against the Heat. So far, they've played teams that have been like top heavy. You have Giannis, you have Drew.
I don't know. The Heat have no stars though. That's what I get.
Yeah, that's what's scary though. They have no stars and they're still easily beating teams. So I think when we're transitioning to the NBA where stars are not really necessary, you just need to have a good system, great role players, and
who did they beat though?
That's exactly what I was about to pick up.
Sixers are not easy though. But
Embiid was gone for 2 games.
True, but still, it's
the Sixers. You got Harden. You said he's cooked.
You start off the series already up 2-0 basically.
So you basically won that, and they're not even trying out there.
I gotta see what the Celtics do. I remember the bubble, how they struggled. The Celtics struggled against like the 2-3 zone and the weird things that the Heat were throwing out at them. So I gotta see what they do against stuff.
Well, look into our predictions for the next series, man. Anything to say about Giannis, bro? Legendary performance, first player to ever have 200 points, 100 rebounds, and 50 assists in the whole series.
Sometimes you just can't do it by yourself, man.
Yeah. I don't know, man. He still could have won it, but I can't blame the guy. He's putting up great performances.
200 points is actually not that much, though. I just want to it's like 28 points a game.
Not the points by itself. It's just the impact. But he still has some flaws that he has to work on.
That's like 28 points a game.
That's like 28 points a game.
That's very hard to do. It's 2-7 game.
But I don't even know how he did the math that quick, bro. I'm still thinking.
It was just 40s after 40s, man. There was one game he had, 45 and 15?
Yep.
That was game 5 was different. But, what a great series, man. Let's move on to the West. Let's start off with the Warriors and the Grizzlies. Whatchamacallit?
That series was fun until
at the beginning.
Yeah, the first couple games was fun until it got ruined, man.
Another lucky break for the Warriors, bro. That's what they do.
I thought this was just like, it was like a coincidence. This is planned by the NBA, okay? This is planned.
Conspiracy theory.
They said pull in. I don't even know what happened. That was a fake injury, too. It didn't look real. I don't know.
Bro, they put something in his hands. God,
it can't happen every year, bro.
He yanked the knee, bro. He yanked that knee.
I didn't think the Warriors were going to lose to the Grizzlies with Ja, but they had a really good chance.
With Ja, it was looking scary.
It was looking very scary.
Yeah. Honestly, they still play good without him. I feel like because they attack him defensively.
Yeah, defensively they're a lot better.
They were just switching everything without Ja.
But they can't close.
Yeah,
but they're like
their go-to scorer though.
Role players that play at home though. That's when they step up when they played at home. But when you go away, you need your superstar to drop 30, 40.
Yep.
Dylan Brooks.
He was open last game.
Yeah, last game 6.
Yo, he was saying some wild stuff though. He said dynasty or something. I'm a dynasty.
I heard him say something like Warriors are fading away and we're coming up.
Something about them.
No, he said he's a dynasty, not the team.
Hey, brother.
This is why you can't let bums get 30 in a game, bro.
We need Pat Bev to silence this dude, bro.
Hey, brother. You got it. You got it.
Bro, just don't lie to him, bro. Tell that man he's trash.
He's a good role player, but
Grizzlies have a good young core, man. They get it better every year. They're gonna be fun to watch for sure. But let's move on to
Dylan Brooks. He's not fun to watch.
He's
what's your boy's name again? I'm forgetting.
I just forget
I'm forgetting his name.
DeAnthony Melton?
Yeah.
This dude did not even know he existed before a couple months ago.
You have one fan outside of your family, and that's this guy right here, bro. This is the only fan outside of your family.
I just say, you're lucky I watched that one game against the Nets.
Let's move on to my favorite series this playoffs, man. Oof.
This is my favorite series for a couple years now. This is elite.
Yeah, you're depressed. You don't win championships.
When was the last time you won an actual title?
Bubble.
The bubble.
That's
years
not a
ago.
title. I
That's
said
a title.
actual, legit
Fake
title.
That's a title.
Fake title. Your boy Pat Bev put a stamp next to it. It said not valid.
Of course, because
Of course,
choked.
he
A
choked.
3-1 lead.
He would say that, obviously.
Hey man, there's a lot going on in that bubble. But let's move on to the Phoenix Suns and Dallas Mavericks. Man, what a series! 7 games. Another blown 2-0 lead from CP0. After that game 2, I just want to state for the record, 2 guys, one guy sitting next to me, one guy straight across from me. Chris Paul, point guard, all this talk, and I'm just like, bro, this is what I want. I want him here. I want him at this spot, because all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you game after game after game after game. Bro,
Played out exactly how we
played 4, literally almost beat them 4 straight. That's great.
Well, I can keep talking.
You're not gonna say
What do you
nothing?
want me to say?
I'm gonna keep
I
going.
think this
then.
guy
All right.
Jamal said Chris Paul. He brings a winning culture. Where did that come from? He hasn't won anything in his life. I don't even think he has youth trophies. Can we look back at that? I want to fact check that.
He was choking middle school.
No title, no AAU title, no high school, nothing.
College, he went to Wake Forest, so he didn't win nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he was dodging the pressure in college too. Like,
I'm not supposed to be laughing at my boy, bro.
You about to say
You
something?
guys
though?
don't understand. This is not a regular type of choking. Chris Paul, throughout his career, has never had a team that's been the title favorites. Let's be honest, right? I mean, Phoenix that one year, last year, okay,
Not
maybe.
title favorites, but they lost series where they were favored.
Okay,
in.
true, but this is different because they're the number 1 seed. You're the 64-18 Phoenix Suns. You guys are showboating. You're not humble, and you come to your own stadium and lose by damn near 40 points. That's not just choking. That's somebody got to be arrested. Somebody got to be charged with a lot of stuff.
CP.
CP3 played bad, 100%, and he has dropped like 9 points average the last 5 games. He deserves all the hate in the world.
Last 5 games, last 3 games, 18 made field goals, 18 turnovers.
Oh my God. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
And he doesn't even commit turnovers. So I know the pressure got to him.
And it's seeped through Devin Booker.
He was playing
talking
bad.
trash to Luka Doncic, right? You're acting like you're the next coming of Kobe Bryant.
They're
Just
laughing
for you
in post
to do
games.
0, go for 11 or whatever what it was. Like it was
I
just
think he
so
finished
bad.
3 for 14.
3 for 14,
Horrible,
man.
though.
Come
He was
on.
horrible too.
You can't do
Yeah,
that.
but I know I'm not trying to get the blame off him or anything, but he played good. The
games before.
Yeah, the games before. He just had a really bad game
Yeah.
7. I just want to switch to the basketball side of things real quick, like in game. Like if you noticed, whatchamacallit, a lot of those times when he comes off those curls, they just trap him quickly.
Blitz quickly.
And I feel like that's exactly where Chris Paul would take the most advantage, and he didn't. I feel like I don't know what it was, but he just was not right, bro.
He was not aggressive. He was not looking to do anything.
at all.
I mean, I like the game plan from the Mavericks though. They just put long defenders so he couldn't get those middies off.
At all.
And then after that, he
They
just
did not
struggled.
let him get to that
He
spot.
looked old.
Yeah.
And he's
He's
old.
old.
You know what I'm saying? and the media hypes him up to be this like really like great
you
star.
part of the media?
you're part
I'm
of it.
part of the media, and he tricked me.
Say I'm part of the media.
I'm part of the media. Like I'm like they tricked me too. But I'm just saying like he looked very, very pedestrian. Like he's not like some star that he's perceived to be. Like he acted like he was a role player who didn't need to be showing up for like the past 3-4 games.
That's a fact.
Yep.
But how about the defensive side of things with him? They were attacking him, bro.
I feel like Luka, anytime he got him, it's a bucket or it's a easy corner 3.
And then if they double, I feel like the whole team, the passes they make, it's not just Luka. They will find the open guy.
I seen Dorian Finney-Smith make a skip pass. I was shook. I didn't know he could do that.
Yeah. Jesus Kid got different workouts, bro. You got those boys passing. But what do you think about Pat Bev's comments this morning, bro? They called that man a code. He said I'll go get a steak, drink some wine before I play Chris Paul. That's your boy, bro.
I mean, what does he say before I play Chris Paul?
Yeah.
Like, it's not hard guarding Chris Paul. Why is he acting like he's doing something?
Yeah, but I guess I think a lot of players, I feel like they feel like how much the media hypes this
Like
guy.
they're jealous.
Yeah, it
Rightfully
definitely is
so.
jealous. Yeah,
Rightfully
It's
so, they're
definitely
jealous. Because if
jealousy.
you look at that treatment Pat Bev gets
Mhm.
and CP,
exactly.
and they're on the same, like right now.
Nah, you go too far
CP3
now.
is a 9-time all defensive first team player.
Not-
For him
is-
to be calling him a cone is like me saying like, oh, Michael Jordan can't play basketball. I mean, he's like whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this guy's an older player. I don't expect him to be guarding
to do that.
the star point guard for each team. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
why are you calling him a cone? Like, there's a
Not
lot
even
of
star
players.
point guard. It's Luka.
All right, so I have a
Luka
question.
was posting up DeAndre Ayton. This guy is not regular. There's nobody who can guard him really. Like, you can attack
It
him.
wasn't just Luka though. It was Brunson and Dinwiddie.
Brunson also a great isolation scorer. Dinwiddie, you know what I'm saying?
He had a good game.
He had a good game. But
One.
but I'm just like so surprised at Pat Bev to go on, TV. You're at home.
He
you
woke
got
up at
eliminated.
4:30. You know when the show starts,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
He didn't wake up. He was up all night.
He was up all night tweeting on Twitter the entire time.
But what was I gonna say? What you call it? Going forward, do you think Chris Paul is a liability in the playoffs?
After what I seen this year,
Mm-hmm.
yep. I don't care what he does next year in the regular season. I'm not gonna believe it till I see it in the playoffs.
He's been a liability in the playoffs, but this just confirmed that he's cooked.
He's been a liability in the playoffs. You guys remember Houston CP3?
Houston, CP3 was nice until the hammy injury.
Of course,
18, not 19.
That's the injury, though.
18, not
19, he
19.
was decent too
Nope,
in that
not
Rocket
19.
series.
Nope.
I'm not going to hear that. But
I don't think so.
18, they bring in Chris Paul and their defense changed. The entire defense changed. So, like, I'm just saying, like, I don't think he's.
No, he was a
been this
good defensive
liability.
player
Yeah.
before this, but now he can't just hang. He
Of course,
can't.
now
Not, he's
it's different,
36.
No, I wouldn't call him a liability for 19. I just think he didn't play well. I just think he didn't play well.
We can say 18 was a championship. It wasn't if it wasn't for the injury.
Oh yeah. So after that exciting second run, man, we're going into a couple nice conference finals matchups. Let's start off with the East. We got the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics. Predictions?
These games are gonna be just long and dragged out. Too much defense. It's not gonna be exciting for me.
A lot of D. What's going on?
Bro, I can't talk to you, bro. Why are you like this every day, bro? Like, if you're missing something, if you need something, just say it, bro.
I keep going, bro.
But I don't know, I think Celtics just have too much, I would say, like, offensive firepower for the Heat.
Facts.
Where the Heat don't have, like, their two-goal scorer like Jason Tatum that can get buckets anytime.
I got the Celtics in 7.
Ooh.
I feel like the Heat, like, they'll play defense, they'll play tough, and when the shots are not falling for the Celtics, I feel like the Heat can pull those games off. But Jimmy's not gonna be scoring this easily against that Boston defense, which is the best in the league, and they have all these different type of players to throw at them.
Here's
I got Heat in 6 games, I think.
Ooh.
I don't think this is going to be as competitive series as you guys think, because I feel like the Celtics have been playing 2 straight series of getting open threes and whatever they want offensively. I don't.
But
think
we
this
seen when
I don't think
the
it's gonna
game
happen.
6, when the game was on the line, Jason Tatum showed up.
Oh yeah, for sure, he did show
And
up.
he's gonna show up in
and
these
he
big
needs
moments.
to be consistent this series, because the role players will not be the ones stepping up this series. It will be him and Jaylen Brown. The focus will be on them to beat their main defender who's guarding them, and yeah, it's gonna be a tough series, man.
You know what? I had the Heat going to the finals before. I'm going total opposite, bro. I got Celtics in 5.
Ooh.
I got Celtics in 5, bro. I think those wing defenders on the Celtics I seen what they did to KD. You telling me they did that to KD? They're not gonna do that to Jimmy
I
Butler?
mean, because KD's
He's not physical
just
at
gonna
all.
say it. He just doesn't have it, bro.
Yo, all right, that's 7 feet, bro. Like at the end of the day, that's a 7 feet skilled.
It's in feet of what? It doesn't matter how fast
Hey,
it is.
bro. I'm trying to be respectful right here, bro. And I like Jimmy, honestly. I like Jimmy. I feel like before the series, before the playoffs, a lot of people talk about Jimmy like he was a scrub because after what happened last year, rightfully so. But I think he would have a bounce back, and he's been playing well. I just think, bro, I think Boston are for real.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
thought I
about
had Celtics in 6. I forgot to say it. But you in 5.
I want Celtics in 5, bro. I think Miami Heat are a joke. No, just kidding. They're not a joke. No, Miami Heat are good.
Based on
I
your
think-
prediction, they're a joke.
Shout out to my guy Bieber, man.
I'm saying,
They're gonna win
I'm
6
sorry,
games.
bro. I told the guy to his face, bro. Yeah, Miami going to the finals. Bro. Don't worry for the playoffs, bro. He's gonna see this. He's gonna be shocked. He's gonna be confused. But whatchamacallit? I'm sorry, man. I think it's just
I don't know. They don't give up though.
they don't. But
They
I just
literally play 100% effort every game. And if you're doing that, then they do the little things. I don't know where they're gonna get these points
I mean,
from though.
is Duncan Robinson going to get minutes?
No, he hasn't been
doubt
getting
it.
minutes.
He hasn't
They
played
don't-
this whole
They
playoffs.
don't need him
Yeah.
to play. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask a quick question.
He's a liability.
Which team has a better defense, the Boston Celtics or the Miami Heat?
Celtics.
It depends. Celtics have better defenders. The Heat is just like they have the mentality.
I like that.
I think Celtics are a better defensive team just because they can guard basically any team in basketball. But I think Heat can guard them better than I think any team they face so far.
So you think Celtics are a better defensive team?
Like overall, like as Miami can't guard what Brooklyn was gonna do to them. But like
I think he's like a team defense. Like
Yeah, but I feel like if you think Celtics have a better defense, I think it's all obvious that Celtics have a better offense, right?
Yes, I think that's pretty obvious.
I think you got him, bro.
So, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think they have better
I
offense.
feel like the
though.
argument you can make for the Heat is defense, because especially
Yeah.
Bam. Bam is the best, one of the best defensive players in the league.
Literally could switch on to anyone.
Anybody.
I think my
Someone here that doesn't like him though.
Who? You?
You?
Don't look at me. Yeah,
just said
he's
someone.
someone.
yeah, I know someone here doesn't like Bam.
I'm confused.
I'm so confused.
Yo,
it
just say it's you,
has to
bro.
be
Yeah,
hated, it has to be
just say
hated.
it's
I
you.
have anything against Bam. It's good.
Just say it's you, bro. Why you hiding it?
He's starting our agenda for you.
Yeah, I just.
This guy is moving in different ways right now.
Oh, to quickly
If you
recap.
hate Bam, just say it, bro. Just say it right now.
Bro, don't be scared, bro. Off camera, I heard a lot of things about Bam, bro.
Who hates on Bam? That's the most weird player to hate.
You're weird, bro.
The
You have
allegations,
agendas, bro.
This guy's trying to start some stuff. Nah.
But just to quickly recap, I got Celtics at 5.
I got Celtics in 6.
Aiden,
Celtics in 7.
Jamal.
I'm debatable. Heat in 7 or 6 games. I really don't care. But it's gonna be the Heat who win this game. I mean, the series.
All right. This is. I'm more excited for this one. I think we all are, unless you like long and hard D. But I wish I'm gonna call it.
Again, bro. It's just like
What?
it's like
But
you
continue
just
to
say
go.
it. Like, it's
I was just talking about long wing defenders.
Yeah, I know. These guys, you know.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. But what you call it? Let's go move on to the West. We got the Warriors and the Mavericks.
Yeah, see, now
Talk
this is
about
going to
it.
be fun. 3-point shooting,
The light skins.
light skins, barely any defense. White boys just putting it up, bro. This is what we like, bro. This is the new NBA.
I love it. I love it. So predictions. This guy
I'm
got
never.
horny. He's moaning. You forgot to make his predictions, bro. What's going on?
I forgot to talk about basketball, bro. Yeah.
I just heard stroking. I was like, what?
Yeah, sure. But I can't pick. I can't go against Luka.
stroking. Is that what you're into, bro?
Can we get back on topic,
Yeah,
bro?
let's get it.
I got Luka in 7, bro.
He said Luca. Bro, this is the Mavericks versus
I got Luka in 7, bro. And in a game 7, take the team with the best player.
Ooh. I mean, that's debatable. I
That's
can't
tough,
even.
man.
I got the Mavs in 6. I feel like Luca's on a different level right now. And
6, damn.
Damn.
because I don't think they're going back.
Sheesh.
I don't think they're going to the
I love
road
it.
and
I
only
love it.
game 7.
Yo, I didn't watch the end of the 4th, and I totally forgot to bring this up. Is Brunson okay?
Yeah, he came back, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's injured, but
If he's
Warriors are
injured,
gonna
they're
win
done.
in
Yeah.
5. I think
5.
Yeah.
5.
But do you understand who the Mavs played? And I understand the Mavs are a good team, but they play Jazz, they play Suns. Those
They-
guys,
Why
those
are you
guys got
saying-
3-point.
Don't
Your
say
favorite-
Suns
don't
like
say
that.
Suns.
Favorite
Don't
Jazz.
not say
I
Suns like
love
that.
I love the Jazz, right? But do you know those two teams are not good at shooting the 3 ball at all? You're not going to be able to, you know what I'm saying,
think
play
Jazz
them
are-
the way that you were playing those other two teams because the Warriors will make them work. And
Okay, that's
they
why
make
they have
Luka
Jason
work
Kidd.
too.
I think Jazz are, what some call it, are a pretty good 3-point shooting team. But the Suns, bro, out of the 16 teams that made the playoff, they rank 15th.
Yeah.
They take a lot of tough mid-range shots with CP and Booker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
15th in free throws too. So they're
No, don't
they
say
don't-
Suns like
they
they're
don't get to the paint.
easy team, though.
they're not an easy team,
Yeah.
but I just I don't know. I think the Mavs will struggle against them. I feel like both of these series are specifically just matchup based for me because I'm seeing two teams that would be, you know what I'm saying, it would be interesting to see how they handle the matchups.
I'm balanced with y'all, bro. I'm studying already, bro. I'm torn, bro. I'm really
Yeah, this is going
torn.
to be a crazy series.
I'm so torn right now, bro.
The only thing that has me hesitant is they're going to, defensively, they're more equipped than the Suns to guard them.
Yeah, definitely. And they do small ball too.
Yeah,
and then
so
you
you
have
can't throw them
guys.
off the
And
floor.
they target players.
Yeah, and then you have guys like Wiggins and them and Draymond that can step up.
Yep.
Why'd you flinch when I said Wiggins, bro? They had a twitch right when I said Wiggins' name, bro.
Nah, man.
You're right. That shouldn't be the first name I
I
said, bro. I should have brought up. Otto Porter is he? What you call it? He's gone.
No, he plays.
No, he got hurt before the game 6. I don't know if he's gonna
I
be.
have no
I'll
idea.
back him.
It doesn't matter if Otto Porter plays or not.
I'm trying to find excuses, bro. I'm
Bro,
torn,
just
bro.
goes. I know what you want to say, bro.
I feel like
wanna
the X
say-
factor.
I can't, bro. I can't. I'm sorry, y'all. I got Warriors in 6, bro.
I
I
feel
want to say it, bro.
He
I
have no
Cole
can't.
shows up.
bro.
I think the Warriors win. He's been playing like kind of off this whole playoffs. He had a couple good games in the first series, but this past series he was not good.
Yeah, and he could show up easily against this team.
I mean, he can. I don't trust Clay though, unless Game 6. But other than that, I don't trust him.
the thing is, what the Mavs did in those 2 series that really helped them is trap the ball. You cannot trap the ball against the Warriors, bro. They move the ball way too well. They shoot way too well. That's the only thing. But Luka's good enough to easily get you 2 games. He was getting 2 games against a team that played small, elite defensively in the
I
Clippers.
mean, you see the Warriors though. When those shots don't fall, they can't beat a lot of teams.
But what they score that game? Like 80
that
points?
was an anomaly, though. I can't really. It's like the Suns game 7 we're just seeing like that. That's a once in a blue moon type
No,
of game.
Suns just faced a better team.
Nah, that's a once in a blue moon game, though.
Which
They
one?
shouldn't. They should game 7. Yeah, game 7.
Oh
That's
yeah,
once
that
in
was
a
the
blue
most
moon.
surprising result I've seen.
Yeah.
In,
I think what's gonna happen is you're gonna see the Warriors go up 2-0. You're gonna go back to Dallas, probably split the series, and then the Warriors ended in 5. I really think that's what's gonna happen.
Oh, I got Warriors in 6.
Then I got.
You said
I already
Mavs in
said. I already
6,
said
right?
Mavs in 6
Yeah,
here.
just
said
recap
Mavs
it,
in
bro.
6?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I gotta change my
No, you
prediction.
said
but-
Mavs in
I said,
7.
yo,
Yeah,
yeah.
you said
Seven,
Mavs in 7.
seven. So you
Yeah,
can-
he said Mavs in 7.
Yeah, 6 games though. I don't know.
You said six.
That's crazy.
This is actually a crazy
I
thing.
said seven.
I'm sticking
When I
with
said
it.
the Heat.
I am sticking with it. Yeah, I think it's crazier than the Heat.
You think it's crazy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because the Heat don't have Luca.
Luka's different, bro.
Yeah, they got Tyler Hero.
You better work on his conditioning, man.
Jamal?
No, yeah, of course. I got Warriors in 5. Yeah.
And I got Warriors in 6. Well, I guess we'll see you guys. Make sure to check us out on Apple and Spotify podcast. Make sure to subscribe on YouTube. Tap in, hit that like button.